Hi, I'm Shauna Riggers, Managing Attorney at Arizona Family Law Attorneys, and I wanted to talk to you about insurance for an infant in an adoption situation. So many times little babies need a lot of medical care. Sometimes they need some surgeries or need to spend some time in the NICU depending on what their specific medical needs are, and those things absolutely add up. So when my adoptive families are able to be matched and everything goes well, but baby isn't able to be released from the hospital for a few days or a few weeks, there's some limbo period there. So I can only speak about what happens in Arizona, but many times the birth mom is on AHCCS, which stands for the Arizona Healthcare Cost Containment System, which is why no one says that and only says AHCCS. But it's basically the state-free insurance for pregnant mothers and young children. And so typically the babies are enrolled automatically after birth under the birth mom's policy. So a lot of times those things are covered. It's really important that you communicate with your attorney and that they communicate with the hospital social worker to make sure that that does happen. You don't want to have any surprises of tens of thousands of dollars worth of medical bills that you're going to be responsible for after an adoption. The other piece, sometimes birth moms have their own private insurance, and so you would want to make arrangements and preparations with their attorney, the birth mom's attorney, or their agency to find out what the deductible would be for those expenses, because typically the adoptive parents do pay for all of the birth-related expenses for the baby. If none of those are an option, many times the adoptive parents want to put the baby on their insurance right away. Sometimes that can be really tricky because insurance companies are notoriously difficult to work with. I'm sure that's not new news to anyone here, but there may be a way if the court issues a temporary order directing the insurance company to put the baby on the insurance coverage. So you want to make sure that as the birth date for the baby is approaching, that those things are discussed and managed. If you have questions or you're looking for someone to guide you through the adoption process, feel free to reach out to us here at Arizona Family Law Attorneys, where we provide peace of mind as there is no substitute.